Hey everyone, welcome to my video. In this video, we're going to be exploring the fascinating world of psychology. We'll be talking about everything from the different branches of psychology to the latest research in the field. And we'll also be exploring how learning about psychology can help you not only understand yourself and others better, but also master new languages through translation. So whether you're a psychology student, a language learner, or just someone who's curious about the human mind, this video is for you. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. So stick around, and let's get started. Thanks for watching.
Have you ever wondered why people behave the way they do? What are the forces that shape our thoughts, emotions, and actions? Welcome to the world of psychology, the scientific study of the mind and behavior. It's a field that not only seeks to understand how we think, feel, and act, but why. Today we'll be diving into the major currents of psychology, each offering its own unique lens through which to examine the human experience. So, buckle up as we embark on this fascinating journey through the evolution of psychology. Our journey begins in the late 19th century, with the birth of psychology as a scientific discipline. Two major schools of thought emerged during this time: structuralism and functionalism. Structuralism, pioneered by Wilhelm Wundt, focused on breaking down mental processes into their most basic components. Imagine the mind as a complex puzzle. Structuralism aimed to understand each individual piece. Wundt and his followers used introspection, a method where subjects reported their own conscious experiences, to dissect the human mind. On the other hand, functionalism, led by William James, took a different approach. Instead of focusing on the components of mental processes, functionalism studied the purpose of these processes. Picture the mind as a river. Functionalism sought to understand the flow and direction it takes. James suggested that our minds adapt over time, shaping our behavior to fit our environment. While these early theories laid the groundwork, psychology was about to take a different turn. As we move into the 20th century, two new powerful currents emerge in the world of psychology. First, let's dive into psychoanalysis, the brainchild of Sigmund Freud. This approach shifted the spotlight to the unconscious mind, probing the deep-seated desires and fears that Freud believed were the true drivers of human behavior. Freud argued that our conscious thoughts are mere tips of the iceberg, with a vast unconscious realm lurking beneath the surface. In stark contrast, we find behaviorism, championed by John B. Watson and B.F. Skinner. Behaviorists turned their backs on the murky depths of the unconscious, focusing instead on observable behaviors. They argued that behavior is learned through interaction with the environment, and that the human mind is essentially a black box, its inner workings unknowable and irrelevant. These two radically different approaches, the introspective psychoanalysis and the outward-focused behaviorism, brought about rich debate and research. These theories, while controversial, significantly shaped our understanding of human behavior. In the mid-20th century, psychology took yet another shift with the emergence of humanistic and cognitive psychology. Humanistic psychology, founded by Carl Rogers and Abraham Maslow, moved away from the deterministic views of previous theories. It emphasized the importance of personal growth, free will, and the human potential for self-actualization. The goal? To help individuals realize their fullest potential, to live more authentic and satisfying lives. Then came cognitive psychology, marking a return to a focus on the mind. This branch shifted the spotlight to how we process, store, and use information, and how this influences our behaviors and feelings. Cognitive psychologists sought to understand the inner workings of the mind by studying perception, memory, problem-solving, and other cognitive processes. These currents continue to influence psychology and our understanding of the human mind today. From the early days of structuralism and functionalism to the modern currents of humanistic and cognitive psychology, we've seen the field evolve and grow. We've journeyed from the introspective methods of the early psychologists to the behaviorist's focus on observable behavior, and onto the holistic approach of humanistic psychology. Lastly, we delved into cognitive psychology's study of mental processes. And remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The field of psychology is vast and ever-evolving, always offering new insights into the fascinating world of the human mind.